What's up guys, Blacker Bricks here, back with another video. You're seeing my computer screen right now and we're going to be packing some eBay orders. Now I think I was actually just talking about recently how I had made multiple listings on eBay for a couple different minifigure series. So I listed series 19, series 17, and then the DC series, I think all within the span of 1 or 2 days. And so far, I think almost 10 minifigures from series 17 have sold. About 4 or 5 from DC series, but not a single one from series 19. I was like, oh man, that sucks. And then as soon as I said that, I got an order for series 19. So that's pretty exciting. They're actually 2 separate orders, and one is actually going out to Alaska. And for me, that's pretty exciting because I've never had an Alaskan order, and I like to keep track of all the states I've shipped to. I think I've gotten a majority of the continental USA so far. Obviously, I haven't received a Hawaii order yet, so that's also on the list of things I look forward to. Move that. And here it is. Oh no, what is this doing here? Look at that. Stickers from the 501st Battle Pack sitting over here. So that needs to be sorted out for later. I guess the good thing is that people don't buy stickers that often, so okay, so let me just pull out the, what is it called? I have the handbook for that, so I can just track the figures. Let me just be right back. Okay, so I checked and they are all sealed up, so that is sort of unfortunate. I guess I'll just search it up on my computer real quick. Series 19 minifigures sheet. I don't know what it's called. There it is. Okay. So they have ordered the Mountain Biker and Mummy Queen, and Mountain Biker I think is the 16th. Yeah. One of my favorites for sure. And I think I only had one. Yeah, I do only have one. So you can see that there's a pretty prominent bulge on that one. And yeah, as always, I guess I'll just do a quick feel before I send it out. And let's see. I feel something distinct. Oh, that's definitely a tire. Okay. Nice. Number 16. Now we have, what else? The Mummy Queen. And Mummy Queen is, not even my opinion, I think is the most common and the least popular out of this series. So I've seen it go for extremely cheap prices. I'm not 100% sure why that is. I mean, personally, it's not my favorite, but I think there's quite a few reasons why I think, yeah, this is definitely Mummy Queen, why people don't like it. I think it's also because if you look at the figure, actually, it doesn't really have a very usable face or torso. It's just like this zombie sort of face, and compared to some of the others, like the dog sitter or the pizza guy, they have very usable faces, right? They're like funny and new. So I understand actually why it's not popular. The other order is Monkey King and Programmer. So Monkey King is number 4. And as you can see, all of these are just number 6, so it's extremely common. At least that's the lot that I got was quite. So Monkey King, yep, crinkle bag, that's a good sign. I can actually feel his hair, I'm pretty sure. I've felt these like a ton of times. I don't know. I feel that whenever I'm selling these, like blind or unmarked, I just want to be like 100% sure, you know, because maybe it was one of those days where I had felt out like a ton, and maybe I was distracted. And I don't want to mess it up, you know. So I feel the 2 bars, so that should be good. And last but not least, we have the Programmer. Programmer is number 5. Also, I think a fairly rare one. I might only have 1, right? Yep, just 1. I actually, so when I was first picking these out, I was kind of shocked, honestly, by the strange, I guess, organization or placement of some of these. Like the fireman, for example, who you'd think would be a fairly common figure, I only received 1 of the firemen. And one like the Mummy Queen, I received a ton of them, for example. So that's interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much today's order. Nothing crazy, just a small little order. Now in front of me, as you can see, we have a nice little package. And honestly, I'm just going to take my mic right off the camera here. I've realized it's quite far away. So these are two fairly small boxes, and I'm just going to get them opened. Now, I'm sure many of you guys are aware that the 501st Battle Pack was recently on sale. Now, thankfully, it was on sale on quite a few websites, and it was going in and out of stock, like, constantly. So I was lucky enough to just pick up 3. Now, I didn't want to spend a ton of money and get, like, 100 or anything, because I know some people have been buying these like there's no tomorrow. Okay, so this is... This pair of scissors is just terrible for this. Okay, so that's open. And now for this one. Hopefully this one will be a bit easier to open. Okay, not bad. And... almost. And time to open it up. The funny thing is the big box comes with 1 and the small box came with 2. So I don't know, it's just kind of funny to me. Interesting sort of packaging. Now, unfortunately, what's not so funny is the fact that this one is like sort of destroyed over here. Let me just focus that real quick. Seems like I have pretty bad luck. But I guess, honestly, when you start buying so much Lego, obviously the number of sets that are sort of dented is going to go up, because that is just what happens. I mean, the thing is, to be honest, no one really buys boxes, so it's not the biggest problem. As long as nothing on the inside is in trouble, we're good that way. So yeah, there we have 3 more of those. Now, what I'm going to do, actually, like I did last time, is I'm just going to take out the minifigures and just hold on to them. I don't know if I'm just going to sell them yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to part them out, but I don't want to just part out 6, because 6 is all I have right now. And I don't know. I don't feel like that's a good enough quantity to just start. So I'm going to put this mic down. And yeah, just start taking out the minifigures from this one, and actually some of the older ones too. I haven't taken out the minifigures from those yet. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so I know I talked about not parting this set out yet, and I still don't think I'm going to do that, but really the setup I had right now is I opened it, took out the minifigures earlier when they sold, and I just taped it back, and that's really not going to work long term. So what I'm going to do is empty these out into either these shoe boxes or the larger containers I now have, because I think that's probably the best. I wouldn't say long term, because I don't think this is going to be long term, but at least for now, what I'm going to do. So, there are quite a few of these, so there are about 6. So I'm going to grab some hand sanitizer, clean those out, and yeah, just get started from there. success! Everything has been placed into its containers, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more pieces before we go ahead and part this out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully when this video is released, these minifigures will still be available in the store. If not, no worries, I'll probably add some more in the near future. Now today we're here a bit earlier than usual. It's about 7:30 in the morning on Wednesday, and I am just going to be packing a Brick Owl order. Now, I think you guys could probably tell that over the last week or two there has been an increase in the the volume of orders, so that's been a very good thing. And I wanted to keep that momentum up, so what I did is I resynced my Bricklink and Brick Owl inventory. Now, the issue that I was having before is that it was synced, it's just that it didn't have any of the new parts, and I'm honestly not sure what that was. The reason for that, because I haven't been using a paid software. I've been using something called BrickSync, which is free, and every now and then it crashes, unfortunately. Partly my own fault, but let's not go into that too much anyways. So I synced everything, and I was checking the store last night to see if I had received any orders, and I saw what Brick Owl actually shows you is that how many open carts there are. So it showed that there are 3 open carts, and this morning I received an order, so that was pretty nice. Good thing to wake up to. So here we have the order. It's nothing crazy. I think it's about $20, and let's take a look. So we just have the individual metal axle. This is from the Hogwarts sets, and I think I actually spoke about this a while ago about how the Hogwarts Express pieces weren't selling that well, but look at that, they're all coming in now. I think the train pieces sell very, very well, and I think if I ever see another train set on sale, I'm definitely going to grab it to part out for the store. So they purchased, I believe, 16, and that comes out to about, what, $19.30? Not bad. That's going to be in drawer number 991, and ooh, look at that, some emails from Letterboxd. Alright, so they're ordering 16, and each one comes with 2, so that's going to be 8 boxes, and there should be 10 left in 991. Okay, so here we are. 991. Okay, it's right over here. Let's see, and look at that. That drawer is completely packed. Oh my god. It's so packed, I think I might have a tough time taking the pieces out. I thought this might happen. So you just push that down, just like that. And yeah, let's just double check to make sure this has the right number. Now we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we should have 10 left. So I see 3 stacks of 3 and then 1 over there. So that's perfect. We have our 10 left, and that obviously 2 in each. So that comes out to 20. Perfect. So we're going to put this away. And yeah, really, at this point, all I need to do is just find a good container for this, because I guess the whole reason I didn't even take it out in the first place is because, I mean, if I was to receive it and it's something that already comes in a nice, neat little box, I'd prefer to just ship it out just like this, you know? It makes the most sense. Here I have some of the tape from the labels I've been putting on the boxes. I gotta toss that in the recycling soon. So let me... I think I'm honestly just going to use one of these. I was contemplating using one of the small ones. I don't know, though. I think that actually the biggest benefit of using one of the small ones is that you can put it into the small container, but you know what I might just do? Is just like that. And let's see how much we can fit doing it just like that. Okay, there we have it. I'm just gonna turn this around real quick for the impulse sealer. Okay, I don't know, I just didn't want to take this video into multiple cuts, so I'm just gonna do everything right here all in one take. So let's see. You know what, actually? I'm gonna try and do it vertically, because if I do it horizontally, then the bag is kind of gonna be just wasted. Let's see if I can do it just like that. I wonder, I think that's gonna fit, because the smallest package I have is, it's big enough at least to fit that, so. Okay, perfect. Nice and easy. And hopefully now we can still use this package for more orders in the future. So that's one of the biggest things I've been trying to do, because I understand that Lego is plastic and that we have been trying to reduce our plastic. So unfortunately, I can't just completely stop selling Lego, but I have been doing my best to try and reuse and recycle all the materials, right? So like these bags are so much better. Both economically and environmentally, right? You don't end up spending as much in the long term as you do with the poly bags, and you get to reuse the tons and tons and tons of plastic bags that come with Lego sets. Thankfully, as I've discussed in the news videos, Lego as a company has been looking to use, I think, paper bags actually, starting in the near future. So that's really good. But I think while they still have all these plastic bags, it's best to make good use of them with such a really cool tool like this. This is the impulse sealer, if you don't know. Today we're packing just a couple more orders. We actually have some Burkle Owl orders coming in a bit more consistently. Now this might be a fallacy, and it might just be because I recently added a ton of parts to my store. Now, I had synced the store back in May, but I didn't really resync it. I honestly don't even know why it wasn't syncing automatically, but I didn't resync it until just yesterday. And that pretty much added about 30,000 parts in, I think, around 1,000 lots. So those are pretty much all the new parts I added recently. And actually a couple used ones too. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's just go ahead and start packing this order. This is a really small one. And I think these are the Travis bricks. Oh my god, I think the power almost went out there. That'd be pretty crazy if I got that on camera. Anyways, it has been raining here where I am currently. So you never know. So they ordered 3 of those the Travis bricks, and those are in drawer 715. So let us try and find those. And yeah, really a very cool piece, a personal favorite of mine actually. I often use this in my mocks. Now, the real reason why I don't have any set time for packing and picking my orders at this point is because I don't really receive enough consistent orders really right now for me to be just packing at a specific time every day. So right now, really what my schedule looks like is I kind of just pack an order when I get it. And yeah, hopefully if as my the volume of orders increases, I'll try to make it more of a steady, like a consistent schedule perhaps. Something where it's more like I pack it at the same time every day. Now here we have another order. This is actually on eBay, and this is the DC Superheroes Minifigures. So that looks like it is Batman right there. So let me come on over here into this messy area. It's actually, I don't know, it's not that messy. It's somewhat organized. And there they are. Alright, let's see, what do we have in here? Now, these are obviously brand new, but they have been opened. This was back when I wasn't the best at feelings, so I just opened them up because this was a tough series, honestly. A lot of confusing parts, so there we have our exclusive and probably quite valuable Batman. This went for $15, so that's nice. And yeah, those are our 2 orders for today. Now, earlier today, actually, I packed an order, and I had some excess plastic over there. So hopefully now, I'm just going to close this up because we don't need it just yet. I can use that extra plastic. And let's see if we can just pack it right into here. That would be perfect, actually. Oh no, there's a hole on the other side. I've been duped. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. It must have been funny for you guys to watch. Okay, let's see. So I'm just going to turn this down like that. And I'm going to seal the bottom of this first. Okay, so that was pretty poor. I'm going to do it again. And that's at an angle, so that's a tad bit unfortunate. And there we go, I've dropped it again. Okay, after 3 attempts. Okay, and here we have our order. And I'm just going to cut it just like that. It is, I wish I had packed this better. This looks really weird. You know, I think I'm just going to redo this because I can't imagine if I received this order what I would be thinking. So I am going to move over. And yeah, I'm actually happy I didn't stick with that because the pieces are already coming out. This is just terrible luck. Okay, so we're going to come over here where it was a previous mess and just grab one of these plastic baggies. Actually, we don't even need a big one. We can even just settle with a tiny one if I can find... There we go. So, yep, there we are. This video really shouldn't be going on for this long, but I guess you guys get a bit of insight into what goes on behind the scenes at my store. I promise you there's not this much piece dropping usually. This is a terrible exception. Okay, so there we have it. Just like that. And now I'm just going to seal it up. Okay, nice. And yeah, we got a good seal right there. It's starting to come off actually, so we can just... Hopefully, there we go. Nice clean tear. And there we go. Order is good. So we can put that down. And yeah, that's just the 2 that we have for today. Now today we're packing yet another Brick Owl order. And I'm pleasantly surprised by the number of Brick Owl orders that have been coming in lately. It's actually really good. I guess it's probably because I've just recently added so many pieces. Anyways, let's jump right into this and take a look at what's first. So it appears that the first thing that we have is the... plate 1x2, so that looks like it's light bluish gray. So the thing on Brick Owl, interestingly, is they actually write medium stone gray, so that aligns with what is written on the Lego official Lego website if you purchase parts from there. So I think what I'm going to do first is grab one of these drawers, or actually I can even just grab one of the lids I have sitting over here, and yeah, I'm going to use that to pack the order. So the first one comes in organizer 4, and they have ordered just one of them. So we're going to come over to the organizers, and we see organizer 4 is right over there. So I can move this one on top, and I can honestly zoom out just a bit, and let's see what's inside. So I see it right over here. That's the piece that we're looking for. Nice. And I'll close that back. And these organizers, as I've probably talked about before, have been extremely useful. I don't know. I don't think I should purchase too many. I already have 8 of them. And the reason why I have purchased them in the past is because they're extremely affordable. They're about $3 each. And yeah, that definitely is very, very reasonable. So this person has purchased a very small quantity of a lot of parts. I mean, I have no problem with that, honestly. Just want to let you know. So there's an interesting thing. I wonder why some of these are bolded and then some of them are not bolded. That's definitely... I honestly don't know why that is. Anyways, let's see. Next we have medium stone gray, the 1x1 tile, or 1x1 stud with a hole, and that's in 807. So we're going to come over here. 807 is right over there. Okay.
and the rest with the drawers, I'm just going to pull them off. So then we have 766 and then 525. 766 is going to be down here, and then next we have 525. So this is actually like, I mean, it's kind of backwards, I guess, but it is chronological. So, I mean, not chronological, it's ordered by drawer number. So it's like decreasing. So it's going from 800 to 760 to 520. Then last but not least is 293 and 017. So 293 is going to be right here, and then we have 17 is going to be here. Perfect. Nice. So at this point we have, I think, 3 by 7, if I'm not wrong. So a total of about 21 drawers, or 21 cabinets, I guess. It's quite a bit, actually. 2 of those are completely empty, and then 1 is pretty much completely empty. And we have a ton of drawers sitting over here for that reason. And not really any sets to part out at this point, actually. I've gone through, I don't know if you want to call it backlog, but all the sets I needed to part out have been parted out. I guess the only exception really is this one and the 501st. I was honestly just kind of waiting for more copies for that to go on sale or restock or whatever. Other than that, I really don't have much to part out at this moment. I know that's sort of strange, but let's see how Black Friday turns out to be, and we can move on from then. So I'm just going to, change the camera angle and show you me packing the order. Okay, so as you may have noticed, my camera unfortunately died just when I was finishing this, but there's not really too much of a problem because here it is. Very, very small order, actually. Really not that many pieces or even lots, but that's fine. I had a good time packing this, and really that's all that we have. Those are all the extra pieces that I'm going to put back, and yeah, thanks so much for watching again, guys. Let me know if you would like to have your order packed on camera. Just leave a little note in the description, and I'd be happy to shout you out. That's it, and I hope to see you guys soon. So now, this is actually quite rare, but I got 2 orders within like a second or 2 of each other. I don't even know what happened. My phone started like dinging, and I saw that I got an eBay order and then a PayPal, or not a PayPal. I got the PayPal notification for Brickall and eBay right after each other. So here I am packing again, and I'm happy that it's getting to be a bit more consistent. I have this number here, active carts, at 3 for a while now, and I just keep getting more orders. So that's one great thing about Brickall, is it shows you active carts. Now, speaking of that, I think it's time for me to address something that I honestly didn't even know about till very recently. So I'm going to make a change. Now, unfortunately, PayPal charges fees, right? I mean, that's not really that unfortunate. That's just how business works. It charges about a 2.9% fee per transaction. And I knew that it was right around there, so that's not anything new. But what I didn't know is that they charge a base rate, or I guess a base cost of 30 cents per transaction, plus the 2.9%. So what I didn't realize was that on orders under $1, I was really, if not breaking even, I was losing money. So if I got an order for about 20-30 cents, I would pay about 2.9% of that, which is really like nothing, pretty much like a cent or 2, and then the 30 cents on top. So I might end up getting an order for 10 cents and then losing 20 cents because of the PayPal fee. So unfortunately, the change I'm going to have to make is that on all orders on all orders below $1, I'm going to have to charge a fee. Now, I've always been very upfront on both my sites, Bricklink and Brickall, about how I don't like to charge fees, but I think this is going to be an exception because I'd rather do this than add a minimum buy. I feel like a minimum buy turns off a lot of buyers, so I guess this is the only thing I can do. Obviously, I'll make sure I include in the terms and everything. I just wanted to let you guys know about this change I am going to make. So I guess the catalyst for this change really was this very small order I just received. It's just a single one of these. This comes from a drawer, and it's actually a fairly valuable piece, 19 cents, but once again, I am not making any money on this. I honestly, this is one of the drawer pieces, so I'm not really too
too bummed out about it, because these are pieces that I don't want to say I'm trying to get rid of, but these are the pieces that when I originally started my store, I did not realize that it would be a better idea to part out multiples of sets, so I just parted out a single copy, and that's why I have these drawers over here. I've tried to combine as many of them as possible, but these are just sorted out by color right now, and some of these drawers are very, very scarce. Like, they just have just a couple pieces like that. So this is obviously a brand new piece, and it's right over here with the rest of my new pieces. And let's see where it is. So this is a light bluish gray piece, and it's a connector, so it should be in here. Well, let's just see if we can find it, and I see it right there. There it is, our 19-cent piece. And I think that's after 20% off, so it's probably closer to like 25 cents or something like that. So here we have the minifigures, and that's the eBay order I was talking about. I got another Series 19 order, and I was actually talking about this earlier, how Series 19 hadn't been selling well, but I guess it's okay. I sold 5 figures so far, nothing crazy. I mean, the thing with eBay is that sometimes you get lucky if you show up at the right time. Let's just see right there. It's the piece we have. Pretty cool. Yeah, you can see the colors change drastically when my computer turns off. So I'm going to put this in just a little basket. Put that down. And see, on eBay, what do we have? We have the Fox Costume Girl. And that was $10.99. So let me see. I don't know if I have the list of figures. So I'm just going to search that up real quick. Series 19 instructions. Okay, so this should at least show the numbers, because these are the numbers I based it off of. So this is number 14. And let me just see, what accessories does she come with? Right. I wonder how many I have of this one, actually. I have 1, 2... Just 2. Okay, nothing crazy. So I already have obviously felt these out. It has the number 14 on top. As I've said before, I just like to feel these out one last time before sending them out. That feels like a base, and that's the instructions. Now we just need to feel... Okay, that's definitely the chicken. Yeah, that's definitely the chicken. Okay, good. So yeah, just 2 little small orders. And yeah, that's really all there is to this video. I guess you will be seeing that change come to my store. Depending on when you watch this, it might not, or might already have been implemented. But yeah, that's really just what I wanted to let you guys know. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough for all the support I've seen in my channel lately. Really have to thank you guys so much. Couldn't have made it this far without you, and I hope to see the channel grow. Definitely share it with your friends and family if they're interested. Feel free to ask me any questions about the store. I'd love to answer them, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks, and have a great day, guys.